I'll give you 3 guesses.
Well, I know you're recording. I'm just not sure why.
Well,
Specifically the bank, I should say.
I mean, I'm just making a video. That's it.
Okay, you're doing the whole shopping center or specifically Dogwood?
I don't know. Maybe just Dogwood. You want to answer some questions? Is that a room up top?
It is.
2 separate encounters, same pattern. Authority first, law second. Watch closely. Polite questions turn into pressure, then physical contact, then threats that don't quite match the facts. That's a red flag, because enforcement without clear legal grounding usually means they're guessing, and guessing with power is dangerous. This is how rights get chipped away, one casual encounter at a time. So what kicks this off?
It's
So
not.
inside of our building, it has like a vaulted ceiling.
Oh, neat, neat, cool.
So that's open on the inside. That's our branch manager. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
It's strange to have someone walking around the building filming.
You want to know what's also strange, though, and I mean this in the most respectful way, is the way that you came up, the way that you waved, and like, y'all.
We saw you recording out the window.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Landscapers who work
Oh, no, I'm not a landscaper.
that work just outside, so we thought it was one of them.
Oh, no.
So we wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I'm not that.
That was strange. Okay. Well, this is private property. If you were not this.
Yeah, I'm staying on public. I looked it up. I know where my bounds are. I have no intention of going in or on you guys' property.
We are happy to let you know if you're open for an account.
Okay.
To help you at any time. So
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, y'all too. Thanks. Blue lights cutting through traffic. I'm gonna take this man on a little bit of a walk, I think.
Sir. Sir. Sir, what are you doing out here? What are you doing out here, sir? Sir, what are you doing out here? What are you doing out here, sir?
Hey, get your hands off of me.
What are you doing?
Get your hands off of me.
What are you doing out here, sir?
What are you?
It starts calm. The employee asks why he's filming, and the auditor keeps it simple. Just making a video. That's lawful in public. Here's the issue. The "this is private property" line shows up, but the auditor immediately clarifies he's on a public easement. That's a red flag, because property claims get used to shut down lawful activity. Policy isn't law. So why does this suddenly escalate?
What are you doing out here, sir?
What are you doing out here?
You're literally right in my face.
What are you doing out here, sir?
Sir?
What are you doing out here?
I'm asking you to back
Do you
off.
have ID?
I'm asking you to
Do you
back
have
off.
ID?
I'm asking you to back off.
Do you have ID, sir?
For what?
Do you have ID?
What kind of ID?
What are you doing out here?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
What are you doing out here, sir?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Do you have ID?
Do you have ID?
Do you have ID, sir?
Do you have ID?
What are you doing out here?
What are you doing out here?
What are you doing out here, sir? What are you doing? Do you have ID out here, sir? Get off of their property. Step over to the roadway.
I'm
sir.
not on their property.
Yes, you are. This is their property.
Do you understand what a
this
public
sir.
easement is?
This is their
Do
property.
you understand what a
Sir,
public
this is their
easement is?
property. Step over here, sir.
No, sir.
Step over the property.
I'm not stepping. I'm on a public easement.
You're
I looked it up
This-
before.
Now watch the shift. Another officer shows up and immediately goes hands-on while repeating, "What are you doing out here?" That's a problem because detention needs reasons, not vibes. We never hear reasonable suspicion articulated. Instead, it's rapid-fire demands for ID. That's a red flag because ID laws vary and typically require a lawful detention first. This is how confusion gets weaponized. So what happens when he pushes back?
Before I came here.
This is their property,
Sir, go look up the GIS information.
this
This
is
is
their
a
property,
public easement.
This is their
Do you see that right there?
This is their property.
Do you see that right there? You're not going to
their
look?
property.
I'm not going anywhere, man. I'm on public.
Property, sir.
I'm on public.
This is their property, sir.
It's not.
Step off
I've
of
stayed
their
on public the whole time.
Step off of their property, sir.
I'm not on their property. How about this? How about this?
Step off of their property.
But you see that right there? No, you see that right there? I'm not on their property. I'm going back this way. I'm going back this way. Fucking fool, man. I was better about 15 minutes ago. Are you his super?
The auditor stands his ground, mentions the public easement, refuses to comply blindly. That's key because a request isn't in order. The officer keeps insisting it's private property but never proves it. That's weak footing because claims need facts, not repetition. Quick recap: no clear crime, no explained detention, just commands. This is how rights die, one step over here at a time. So does accountability show up?
Supervisor?
No. No.
Can you call one out here?
I mean, yep.
No, I need one out here. He just put his hands on me. I'm standing on public. He put his fucking hands on me. I want a supervisor out here.
Okay, all right. I'll try to get a hold of somebody. I just can't.
You're fine. I got it.
Out here.
You get? Hey, man.
Now, are you the same gentleman we've seen downtown before?
I don't remember Godfrey. But
no, I've never spoken with you. I don't believe, or if there's another
Sanford. Yeah, it could be me. I don't know. Big ass bitch, bro.
Oh, look at police.
Now it gets interesting. The auditor demands a supervisor after being touched. That's a smart move because escalation often collapses under review. The second officer seems calmer, but notice no one justifies the initial contact. That silence matters because if it was lawful, they'd say why. Instead, we get deflection and recognition talk. This is where cases either stabilize or spiral. But then, the second incident flips everything.
Look, a cop. That's crazy. What is the cops doing here? Somebody secretly called the police.
Hey, man.
What?
They don't want you in the business anymore.
Who?
The business?
I'm not done. I'm not done doing my business. I have to buy some stamps.
Then, no. You can go somewhere else to buy some stamps. They do not want you here in the business any longer.
He didn't tell me that.
He doesn't need to.
Well,
We're gonna leave.
who are you? Like, where you come from telling me to get out of this post office? Like, what's going on? I don't even understand what's going on.
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna leave.
If I don't leave, what's going to happen?
You'll be arrested
For what?
for trespassing. They do not want you here on this property.
They never
any
told me
longer.
that. They never did tell me that.
Leave the property.
For what?
They do not want you here on this property any
Who is
longer.
they?
The post office.
He never told me that.
He doesn't have to.
Well, where are you
are
getting this
causing-
information
you are
from?
causing a disturbance.
I'm not causing a disturbance.
Leave the business.
Do you want me to leave here?
Leave the business.
Can I buy my stamps?
No, leave the business. Leave the business.
Let me get a sergeant up here.
3 Charles 12. Have 3 Charles 12.
I don't even know what's
That's
I
your
don't
supervisor.
I don't even know what's going on.
Leave the business.
So if I don't leave the business, what's
Yes,
going to happen?
Leave the business.
If I don't leave, what's going to happen? I'm going to be arrested?
Yes.
For what?
For causing a peace disturbance. They do not want you here at the business any longer.
I've only been here like 10 minutes. I'm trying to buy some stamps
Why are you holding a camera in everyone's face?
because I record in public.
Okay. Leave the business.
Is your supervisor coming?
Yes, he is. You
Okay.
can meet him on the parking lot.
Okay. You can't just make me leave a public place for nothing. I haven't done anything.
You're causing a peace disturbance. Head outside.
You can't just make a person leave a public building for nothing.
If they do not want you in the
They never
business
did tell
any
me that.
longer,
They never
don't
told me that.
have to.
Yes, they do. Well, where are you getting this from?
Here's my supervisor here. You can discuss this with him.
Okay.
Because this is the second call that we've had to this business about you specifically.
I don't know how about
We don't
me. I
want
just
you
got here.
Inside the business,
All right.
whether you're buying stamps or not.
Okay.
Corporal Koenig.
How are you, man?
Yes, sir. I don't understand what's going on. I'm trying to conduct my business at the post office, and this officer is telling me to leave. I don't understand what's going on. Nobody in the post office told me to leave, so I just want to know what's going on and can I finish conducting my business?
Okay. What's your business? You got stuff to get here or something?
Stamps.
All right, let me go check inside, man. I'll be right back.
Okay, can I come in? Okay. Yes, he never told me to leave. Never did tell me to leave. We was actually having a peaceful conversation. We was talking about stuff.
You guys in here?
Yeah. He never told me to leave.
How you doing, sir? Colombo 179.
He wants to buy stamps.
Oh, okay.
Inside the post office, it's worse. An officer threatens arrest for trespass without the business even asking him to leave. That's a red flag because trespass needs a clear directive from the property controller. "They don't want you here" falls apart instantly when the manager says he's fine. Policy isn't law, again. Outcome? Supervisor verifies, threat collapses. Know this, requests aren't orders. Like, subscribe, and credit the original auditor. What would you do next? This video provides transformative commentary and legal analysis of publicly available police audit footage for education, critique, and accountability under fair use, 17 U.S.C. Section 107.
Are you manager?
Yes, sir.
Is he allowed to be in here? Did you guys call him by chance?
No, we didn't call you.
He's here to buy stamps. If he's allowed to be in here, that's fine with me.
Yes, Matt. Can I talk to you over there?
Sure.
Are you at this register? We
I'm
can
right
move
here.
over to this side if
Yeah.
you need it. Okay.
Next person. Yeah.
He's okay, or you want some love, or? Yeah. Just 20, just 26, okay?
Two scenes, same lesson. Confidence doesn't equal legality. When officers rely on repetition instead of explanation, that's your cue to slow things down. It looks like ego policing because commands replace justification in both encounters, and that matters because unchecked authority becomes normalized fast. Viewer question: would you file a complaint, request body cam footage, or let it go? Where does accountability actually start?
2660.
All right. Can I speak to you out here in private?
Yes.
Okay, so if you're here to buy stamps, just buy your stamps.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just don't bother other patrons of the business.
Okay.
That's all I ask.
That's fine. I wouldn't bother anybody.
That's fine. Well, you can stay here as long as you do not bother any other patrons of the business. Just buy your stamps and go.
Okay, I understand.
Sound good?
Yep, sounds good.
Thank you, Matt.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.